everybody in sometime in their lifetime should own a Volkswagen.
Becoming a nice central point for folks with Volkswagens. Got a big clubs from Bakersfield and Los Angeles here. We got big clubs from Sacramento, Stockton area, all the way out of. I talked to a gentleman from Medford, Oregon that came down for the show, and it's nice. We're centrally located, and it's nice to have Northern and Southern California folks attending the show.
When we talk about the show, a lot of families are here, and that's the great thing. It seems like with VWs is that not just for adults. I mean, you've got a lot of interest from men, women, and children.
Yeah, it is a family sport, if sport is the proper terminology to use. We try and make it a family show. We've got coloring contests, Hot Wheels races for the kids, and we just try and make it a family frenzy here.
Very good job. You want to see that? Look at this, what she did. Very nice coloring right there.
I'm just looking for some parts because I'm redoing my Bug. That's pretty much it.
So tell me about your vehicle. You've had it for quite some time, or are you relatively new?
I've had it for a long time. I have a 55 shell and a 68 chassis.
This one's pretty good interior, huh?
Right.
Inside, I mean, it's okay. It's usable anyway.
For sure. And then the other one, the reason you can see all the springs are good, the frame doesn't need to be welded. It's not broken anymore.
Long time VW, had it since I was 17. My 64 VW first car, still got it. 78 bus, still got it.
If you don't go to a swap meet, you don't know what showed up. So you have to go to every swap meet you can go to buy as much early parts as you can.
It's about the parts, swap meets, finding that rare stuff they don't sell no more.
Hey, so tell me about your vehicles. You have more than one, or?
Yeah, 67, 59 rag, and that's it for right now.
We have a strong connectivity with these guys, and it's a passion. It's very community, which we love.
It's a 68 Volkswagen that I've owned for probably close to 30 years. In one configuration or another, and a couple of years ago we decided to build it in this configuration. Finished it just about this time a year ago. Have since just been enjoying it, and it's got some rather special things on it. All the body work was done by a good friend of mine by the name of Bobby Welker. And some beautiful sculpting. He removed the rib. He removed the rib that's normally in a Volkswagen hood out of this one. He's done some beautiful sculpting, and it's got an Aron front end on it that I built, and it's got a one-of-a-kind wheel. They're pin drive knockoffs. And you don't see many pin drive knockoffs on a Volkswagen.
That car is 1967. I got for like 4 years ago. Before I bought all my stuff, I repaired it and I painted it, Now it looks like how it is now. I painted like today is the first car show I show on this.
So tell me some of the things that you've done besides repainting. You've added some custom touches, it looks like, to the car.
Yeah, it's custom. I put different rims and tires and a lot of stuff. The bracket I made by myself and a lot of stuff I made.
You can get very creative with these cars. There's a lot of people that you know, they leave the original paint on them, they polish them up, they clear coat them, and they have the patina look. And we have cars out here, you know, that are probably $80,000 cars, $90,000 cars that have been restored. And you know, you can go either direction, but they're still affordable and they're still a lot of fun.
I've had it for 4 years now. I've taken and swapped an 8 valve out of 94 Jetta into it and then turbocharged it. And then all the cosmetic stuff as well.
So any particular reason why you chose this vehicle?
Because they're kind of odd and goofy.
You said you've made some changes that you can use it for camping. What are those changes?
I took out the rear seats, raised the floor a little bit to where it's flat against the rear deck lid, and it can fit the length of a queen size bed in there where I can actually lay down. So, and then I have a cooler in there as well, and then storage.
I've had the vehicle since my sophomore year in high school. I've rebuilt the engine three times. The body came from Reno, and I got the pan from Santa Maria. Basically, it sat for 5 years, and I towed it home, and my son, who's 7 now, claimed it when he was 4, and he hasn't forgotten about it.
It's an original Bug. Everything on it is original pan, original engine, except it's been modified and cut. The doors have been done away with. The fenders, the hood, are all fiberglass, like a dune buggy. It's a lot like the Baja Bug, but as you can see, it's just unique.
We've got cars out here that were purchased brand new by the owners, and as they get older, they're passing the cars along to their younger family members. But yeah, it grows in many different directions, and we're happy to be out here and putting on a good show.
Guy in Orange, California bought it from, I think, the second owner, and he got a job as Border Patrol, and he couldn't hold on to it, so he sold it to me.
First VW, or have you had others in the past?
My grandmother offered me hers for $300 when I was in junior high, and like a dummy I said no. So no, I've never owned a VW.
What attracted you to this one?
I just love the color, and it's fast, and everyone, when they see me at a gas station, always says, I had that car. That was my first car, and so it just has great memories for everyone. That's why I like it.
A 1956 VW Beetle. I've had it since about 1999. I originally had a 1956 Beetle, which I sold and regretted, but I bought this one when I saw it on the side of a guy's garage. Bought it for $600, and it sat around for almost 6 years, not touching it, not putting no money into it, and I finally convinced the wife to, hey, let me put some money to it. So it took me about 2 years to find all the parts that I needed, and then I finally got it ready for paint, painted in my garage, and put it together with my kids, so they help me out a lot with a lot of the mechanical, a lot of wiring. So it's come together, and my daughter says that I'll never get rid of it. So it's going to be her car when she's able to drive.
That's real important to you, is to maintain it and to literally hand it over to your child in the future.
Yes, my daughter said that it's hers when she's able to drive, so it'll be hers, and hopefully I'll have another one by then. I'm looking for actually a 51-52 split window, which I hope I can get before she's ready to drive, so I have my own next project.
What is the connection between VW and Porsche?
Dr. Porsche started using VW parts to make coach-built race cars, and from there then he made the 356s and all the famous older classic cars. So that's how it branched off from Volkswagen, and they've always, you know, been almost one and the same in the community of Volkswagen and Porsche guys, but they are pretty different. But the love of cars, it follows both worlds.
Joseph, tell me about your vehicle, a little bit about the history of this vehicle.
Well, it's a 1985 Targa 911. It's got a 3.2 motor in it, so it's real nice, got a little bit of power. I was fortunate enough to find it on Craigslist, actually, of all places, and a lady had owned it for the majority of its life. She was a second owner. And the dealer she bought it from, she happened to seduce the owner into marrying her, and so this stayed in the Porsche dealership family hands, and then they needed to clear out a garage space, and it came up for sale, and I drove up to San Francisco and got it.
That's a 1959 356A, and I bought it instead of buying an RV when I retired.
So what's the draw with this vehicle with you?
I've had them in the past and stuff when I could afford them, when they were affordable. When I was a kid, my first one was a 55 Speedster. They had 53 Coupe, 65. My mom had Porsches back in the day and stuff, but you know, being married, I had Volkswagens and stuff, you know, because that's all I could afford. Now I'm retired, I bought this.
I bought it used in 1975. It makes it 41 years that I've owned it. And I started restoring it about 15 years ago and finished it about 10 years ago.
Something that attracted you to this particular model of VW?
I had a 1963 Karmann Ghia that I liked so well, but my kids were little and I had to have something that I could haul building materials with, and you can't do much with a Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. So I sold it off for a station wagon, and then later on I wanted another one, and I found this one at the used car lot in Stockton.
It's been in the family for a long time. My grandfather was the second owner of it, and when he passed, my dad got it. And my dad was getting to the age where it was hurting for him to get in and out of it, so he told me to buy him a Baja, which I did, and I got the Ghia. So it's been in the family for quite some time.
Have you been doing some work, restoration or anything like that?
Slowly but surely. I just got done building the stock engine for it about 4 months ago, and looking to build another engine pretty soon, make it go a little faster.
What kind of experience is it when you get behind the wheel?
Oh, love it. And my son loves riding in it. So it's a family thing.
The bus, actually, I've owned it for 3 years. It was a gift for Valentine's Day from my husband. It's a 66 Westphalia. It was completely empty on the inside, but the outside was done, and I've been restoring it since I've gotten it.
What are some of the things you really like about this vehicle?
I love the colors. I personally call them Tiffany blue. I love my racks because I actually long distance paddleboard. Fits my 15-foot paddleboard on the top perfectly. And it's been great to actually travel around in and camp and just hang out.
So have you done any restoration with it?
No, I haven't done any restoration whatsoever, but I have built the inside of it, which has been kind of cool because it had literally nothing on the inside, not seats, not anything. So I've learned how to make curtains. I learned how to make a wood roof in it, and I've learned how to do upholstery. I've learned how to do welding. I've just put a lot of work into it, not restoring it back to original Westphalia, but modifying it to my taste.
I got it probably about 4 years ago. I got it in a trade. I traded a 53 oval window rag for it from a guy down in LA. A lot of it was already done just like this when I got it. And I've just sort of kept it running, swapped out the transmission, did some stuff to the engine, modified the beam a little bit, stuff like that. 61 Volkswagen crew cab. It's got front and rear safaris. I put the HWE rack on it, and mainly just a driver, just a get around bus. Put a lot of miles on it, take it all up and down California. Cruises real good out in the Freeway 70, no problem.
Means that people like the car, and all the hard work actually paid off, and people have good taste.
Thank you very much. This is an excellent show today.
Oh, they said I had the best stock convertible air-cooled Volkswagen. And this is the last year that Volkswagen was made in Germany, 1979. And they were all convertibles, and they were all Super Beetles.
Well, it means a lot, like being appreciated for all the work I've done to it. It just feels great.
Oh, it's just unbelievably, I can't believe that it's even happening to us.
Quite an honor with all these nice cars here. I'm kind of humbled, really. It's awesome that you have such a nice day and a lot of nice cars.
Any builder appreciates being recognized for what their efforts are. You know, it's definitely a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
It's neat recognition for thousands of hours of welding.
quite an honor, and we're proud to be here and participate in the VW show here in Madera. It's been great. We've been coming for a few years, and we'll keep coming back.
Pretty happy about it.
So a lot of hard work paying off for you?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's great because we, as a part of the VW family, it's very important to get a prize because it gives you more of a challenge to present a good car.
Oh, it's just a big surprise, that's all.
We're excited. We drove 3 hours and now we get it recognized for our vehicle. Nothing better than that.
Oh, it means a lot to me and my family. We put in a lot of good hard hours and hard work into it. Getting another award is always a plus.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, this is a good club. Put on a good meet. Yeah, I like it.
Well, this is my wife's car that she saw, and it means a lot that, this is the first time we've taken the show here and won first place. That's really important to us.
Oh, this is a great honor. Labor of love just being compensated. Yeah, lots of fun.
Well, it's pretty awesome because you realize all the amount of time and labor you put into your car and to get recognized. It's awesome. And I truly appreciate this club and what they do for us here in Madera.
It's great. It's a blessing, actually. You know what I mean? To be able to be here and receive this award after all the hard work, you put into it, and it's worth it.
Given the fact this is my first time to this show, heard a lot about it, and I definitely think it was definitely well worth the travel. I come from about 350 miles away, about 5 hours away. So just to be acknowledged and recognized, it definitely goes a long way with me, for sure.
Congratulations. Also, a $250 cash award for you from Eyeball Engineering. There you guys go. Thank you. Thanks for bringing the car. Congratulations.
This is like payday after working a lot of overtime, and you get that paycheck, it makes all that hard work worth it.
Giveaway for the best of show stock awards. So the best stock looking vehicle, showroom quality, factory finished car is presented by Mr. Tony Pasco of Sebring West. And that prize includes a $250 cash prize to go along with that. And he has awarded this prize to Salvatore Scalaro. And he can't drive his bus because it's a huge display. It's right behind the Clovis Volkswagen trailer if you want to take a peek at it. But congratulations. Congratulations, Thank you for bringing the beautiful bus and trailer out.
What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Bruce.
So is it more important to fix it up the way you like it, or more of stock?
Definitely more the way I like it than anything else. I mean, it all depends on the person driving it than other people thinking.
I have both. I have stock cars and I have cars that are lowered with big motors, so I'm a bus guy. I own a bunch of everything. So
why do you own VWs?
I started when I was 17. I only had $700. Bought the car, drove it. It broke down. It cost me $4 for the part to fix it. I fell in love with it, man.
I have a 61 convertible and a 59 convertible. And I started out with a 74 hardtop and sold it to restore the 61. And it's an addiction. You can't get rid of them. You know, they're great cars.
I want to thank everyone for coming, enjoying themselves, and being a part of this show. It grows annually. We've got a great following, and we have a great group of guys and gals that put this show on every year. And I thank everyone and look forward to seeing you next year.